One thing I absolutely love about my mom is that she's willing to learn and grow with me. When I explain something to her from my perspective, like this is why I'm doing X, Y, and Z, she's willing to get on the ride and she's willing to adjust what she's always known to meet me where I am. And I absolutely love this about her. And recently, somebody sent one of my TikToks to her and is like, oh, look at what Tanya's doing. They said it in like a good way, but she sent it to me and she's like, you know, I'm old school and traditional. You know, I don't want you doing that. Stop this. And I was like, listen, Mom, let me explain the vision to you, okay? My business model is become visible to the world, so then the world can extract whatever I have to offer it. And I can't do that if I don't speak my truth. And so after I kind of explained it to her, she's like, okay, beta, now I feel better. She's so cute. And this just reminded me of the time I wanted to go on my first trip on my own. And it took me 4 months to convince her. Because every time I'd bring it up, she's like, over my dead body. Like, it's not even a conversation. But it took me 4 months to break her. And I broke her on the day where she was feeling really good. We were vibing, like we were going on a walk. And I was like, Mama, listen. Aunties can use me as an example for their daughters when their daughters want to go on opportunities and do things like this. Let me set the precedent. And she's like, oh, but the world, what will the world take? And I was like, babe, once I do this, the world will adjust. This will be the new standard. And that's exactly what happened. Because when I went and I came back and I had just lived like a whole experience and I was just so much richer as a person, people saw that. When they saw that I wasn't hurt and that my mom had trusted me, they put trust into their own children. And I've never broken that trust. Because the more freedom you give your child, the more they're going to value it and the more they're going to be responsible about it and to treat it as like a privilege. But yeah, the first time is the hardest time. After that, it gets easier and easier and easier. And I truly paved the way for my sisters because they don't even ask. They just book and then they tell her. That's become the new norm. Excuse me? You know how many pitches I had to create for this woman? I had to make sure I knew everything going into this conversation with her. And it would be like this back and forth until I'd give up and I'd be like, okay, Mama, whatever you want. And then she'd be like, okay, beta, go. It's just... But I do feel really, really lucky that this is my mom and these are my circumstances because I know a lot of people don't get to have that, unfortunately. So alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah for this life. Thank you, Allah.